activities for progress. So what do I mean? To you who is connecting with us on Facebook and on YouTube, thank you so much for having a good time with us right now. It's going to be amazing and it's going to profit you greatly. What do I mean not confusing activities for progress? If you're in this call this morning, that's an activity. And if you're in this call without a friend, without a prospect, who is getting to know SWIFTtrip through you, this channel is meant to educate your prospects. You're a shareholder of SWIFTtrip. You are here, you didn't invite the prospects. That is an activity without progress. Are we together? Great. I learned that from Denzel Washington. Do you want to succeed? Be able to streamline activities from progress. At the end of 2025, you see a lot of persons who have been busy doing a lot of things, but were they making progress? No. It's a deliberate thing to be successful. You want to know a successful person, check their daily routine. Or a successful set of people, check their daily routine. Success is it comes by adhering to an iron law. The law that guides success, it's called an iron law because it can be bent. And it's the law of cause and effect. You do something, you get something. You do nothing, you get nothing. Cause and effect. And that is why we know that as we talk to someone here today for the first time, in the evening we appear again to educate someone about SWIFTtrip. Give us time. We will educate hundreds of millions of people. And we will get SWIFTtrip done. We will get it done. Just a matter of time. So if you are here, ensure that you are here educating your prospects. So that if we are measuring progress, you are measuring progress. Your progress is our collective progress. So me being concerned about your progress, in SWIFTtrip, we are concerned about our progress. Generally, we are moving to the top. Amazing how SWIFTtrip will transform our lives. Whenever you think about SWIFTtrip, I always want you to paint this picture in your heart. A picture of how you will share this story in future from now. The nearest future. Few years from now, you look back and you think about today and you are able to tell a person, this business that has gone viral, global, powerful, that whenever you're thinking about transportation, you're thinking about SWIFTtrip. You're talking about SWIFTtrip. You're going to the app of SWIFTtrip. It's a talk of the town, the talk of the city, the talk of the nations. When you talk about Uber, it's a go-to platform when we talk about transportation. When you talk about chatting, you are talking about WhatsApp. Soon you will hear about SWIFTtrip. When anybody is talking about, I want to move from this point to that, they're saying SWIFTtrip. It becomes a household name. Imagine what you would feel like by then. Imagine the pride that you were able to tell someone, I heard about this when it was nothing. I was part of this idea when it was just on paper. Imagine, the best way you can draw that picture is think if you are an owner of platforms like Tesla. It was once on paper. Think about it. You're part of it. And suddenly, it's everywhere. How do you feel? Then, you moved on to think about how you would feel If you had told people about Tesla and they laughed at you, and suddenly many people are coming back to you and say thank you. Whenever you put a call across the world, you just see your phone ring and it's one of them. They say thank you. I am part of Uber today because of you. How would you feel? That feeling is the same excitement that SWIFTtrip would give to you. Have that in the center of your mind. Move all out to make something happen. Have it at the center of your mind. And help someone who is even adamant in their ignorance. Don't give up on anyone, not until that person has told you, I have understood everything they said. I joined the meeting, but I am not seeing any light in it. That's when you should leave the person. But so long the person has not been well informed, and you know, as you know your name, that this person has not understood SWIFTtrip, sir, carry on. Share the information. Don't give up on them. And soon as they will come back to you and say, thank you. I know a lot of persons in this meeting right now who stressed, they stressed, I won't say life. They stressed strength out of the people who told them about SWIFTtrip. And one day, they just decided, let me come know what they are talking about. And from that day, they realized the importance of what we are sharing. And they went back to the people and said, the person who told them, and said, thank you, you never gave up on me. So when you are sharing this insight to someone, know that there are a lot of things out there that has raised the hopes of people and crashed their hopes to nothing. And then you also remember what you did to the person that shared this insight with you. And then when you put all of this together, you will be patient with the people you are talking to about SWIFTtrip. Let's make something great happen. We're here to transform how companies would relate with customers worldwide. Don't miss this trend. Once again, I am Honorable Richard Nadine, founder and CEO of SWIFTtrip. I believe as I was talking, others have joined the meeting and you have invited your friends to the meeting, and now we want to talk about what is SWIFTtrip. Thank you once again to those on Telegram call live with me. Thank you to you on YouTube. Thank you to you on Facebook. It's going to be an amazing time. And after we're done here, please share this meeting to your friends. Share to them and they'll be part of it. You join us for the first time as well. Keep your questions down. You will have the time to speak. If you're watching on YouTube, just go to Telegram and search SWIFTtrip as it's written on my cap. Capital letter Swift, small letter Trip. Together as one word. Search it on Telegram and you will find our channel with 10.5k subscribers. Click on that channel and you're going to have it. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see our slide here. Just a minute. It's coming up. And I will hear from one of our ambassadors in the house if you can see my screen. Ambassador Totamke, how are you doing, boss?
Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Can you see my screen?
Yes. It's clear. It's coming up. It's clear now, right there.
Okay.
The bag is showing, the plane is showing, the car is showing up.
That's it. Thank you so much, boss. I appreciate you. That's the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State. The hub admin of SWIFTtrip. So reach out to Dr. Tamke if you're in Edo State with some of your friends. You go to the office over there and you will well carried on this innovative concept. All right, so now we'll talk about SWIFTtrip, and seeing my screen, you see right here. Please, for those joining us today for the first time, you wanting to know how to navigate through the Telegram. You can see my video on one part, and you can see the screen or the slide on one part. You are okay. What I would do for you so that you would be to ensure that you are not on my video just watching me and you are not carried along on the slide. So I'm going to end the video and so you can stay focused on the slide. Thank you so much. At the end of it, I'm going to turn on my video back for you. But you watching on YouTube, you can always see me in the studio right here. Thank you. Okay. When you look at the slide through the Telegram call, you click on that box. If you are trying to find a write-up that is looking tiny, click it and then use your two fingers to stretch it like you want to zoom in. So that will help you not to strain your eyes. Having thought all of this, let's now talk about what is SWIFTtrip. This slide you see on the screen gives you a glance of all that SWIFTtrip entails. The aircraft, the roadcraft, the luggages. It connotes something about SWIFTtrip. And in a glance, you see that the name tallies with the business. Swift, fast, trip, travels, right? And we're talking about air travels and road travels. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. So the slide will even give you more in-depth knowledge of the services that are intertwined into this. And this guide will give you a concept overview of what SWIFTtrip is, where we are, and how the customers will benefit from SWIFTtrip. And then look at this question: what is SWIFTtrip? SWIFTtrip is a decentralized mobility, commerce, and hospitality service providing business. A Web 3.0 decentralized eco-chain enterprise. A robust platform for robust services. Isn't that amazing? When we talk about decentralization, we're talking about, or the Web 3, we're talking about the blockchain. Decentralized means no one is in control. It is there for everyone. And SWIFTtrip is making this so beautiful that we are making profit share decentralized. My God. Not just that data cannot be altered. The ownership volume of the shareholders can never be altered. Not just all of this, but by the PYC policy coming into this. I know I just went ahead of the slide, but I'm so excited about the PYC, so permit me to talk about it. By that PYC policy, we've been able to decentralize profit sharing. Incredible. So in this echo chain we're building, everybody ends. Everyone are connected together for financial mutual benefits. It's amazing. So we now look at what are the core services of SWIFTtrip. The aviation, the e-taxi, the logistics, the hospitality. And we have some pictorial stuffs here that can guide you and drawing a good picture of what an airport might look like. This is just aircraft parked in a vast land and having a terminal where the travelers, both the departure, the arrival, they all meet there. So when people say we can't accomplish this, I wonder why would someone see him or herself undeserving to own such? Humans built this, not spirits. So when it's shared to you that you have an opportunity now to be an owner of SWIFTtrip, of something as massive as SWIFTtrip, why would you feel it can't be done? It's a feeling of, I don't deserve such greatness. I pray that be raised from us in Jesus' name. Amen to that. When you see Epis here, we're not telling you we're in any connection or partnership with Epis. We are giving you a concept that Epis has done this. Eric has done this. Many others in the millions have done this worldwide. So we're not coming to test if it's sustainable. We're not coming to test if there's profitability. So when a person tells you, I want to analyze, I want to see if, I want to think about it, you share this to a person, the person is thinking. That person is not actually thinking. The person is thinking. Okay, yes, the person is not actually thinking if it's sustainable or profitable. Yeah, the person is thinking if the CEO speaking to you right now, would not run away with my money. I hope this year will not run away with my money. In 2021, many said that I was an advanced scammer. Many said that I was just looking for people's money to help my family. A poor man looking for people's money. You get that? But it gives me great joy when I hear especially that word, advanced scammer. Or they say SWIFTtrip is an advanced scam. It gives me so joy, great joy. And why is that? How do I have this feeling? Because it would have been so painful that we took our time to write something about the future, and someone hears it and say, I beg, now this one I still talk. So don't do all this one's past now. Outdated scam. I would have been so angry. All the time wasted. But when they say advanced scam, that's to tell you that the kind of regrets that people will feel at the accomplishment of everything we talk about is going to be an advanced kind of regrets that I always say people will not be able to say with their mouth, I had SWIFTtrip and I missed it. Can't say that. Don't miss this trend. The e-taxi. SWIFTtrip is here to pioneer an e-taxi business worldwide. Just like the Uber and the boats, SWIFTtrip is coming to dominate the global market space. And we have the e-commerce business. The Amazon, the Jumia, incredible. SWIFTtrip is coming to pioneer SwiftMart, and it's going to be amazing. We have the DHL, powered by SWIFTify Technologies, and this logistics business, DHL has been into it. Ops has been into it. So many others out there has been into it. We're coming to pioneer a global trend here. On the e-commerce space, how do you think goods get to the buyer? Is it data? Is it the internet that transfers? Is it Bluetooth? No. Transportation solves that problem. And third-party companies like DHL makes good money from that. So, in SwiftMart, you bought, we're not waiting for any third-party company. SWIFTtrip solves that need, both by air and by road. Today we are using DHL and other companies as an analysis. I want you to see this. So we're using it as what? An analysis. Imagine when it was on paper. Imagine those who laughed at them. Or they could, was there something they were even using as reference? No. So this man really passed through a difficult and tough time. But here we are today, having a reference point. Soonest, many will come to make reference to SWIFTtrip as a trend they met, and I mean, when that time comes, it's gonna be massive. When that time comes, it's gonna be massive. And I do say to us that, take note of this, I want to say also. By the time people make use of SWIFTtrip as a reference point, especially the moment it just launches, that few years, in Nigeria here, many will fall into the hands of scammers in a higher dimension. Do you hear what I say? When I say something, I'm not saying it to maybe whether it please or it doesn't please. I'm not using it to look for trouble. I'm just saying it as it is. Go and write it down. It will happen. I'm not saying it just to find something to say. Whatever I say, put it down, pen it down. It will happen. Many are watching. Many are seeing. The ones that are learning the positive way to make things happen, they are learning. The ones that will learn it in the negative way, they will learn it. If people are making use of SWIFTtrip now in the small stage where we did, permit me to speak my English. I'm a Nigerian. The small one where we don't see, people are already saying, have you heard that today is CEO's birthday? Media, can I see myself? Have you heard that today is the CEO's birthday? Not today, October 27th. I'm just making a reference. Today is going to be powerful in the Telegram meeting. So I am sending you a link to reserve a seat for you in the Telegram meeting. Have we ever sent link or reserved seats for anybody in Telegram meeting? And yet you will still see them say, I have sent you a code. Send me back that code. A person that says, I am a shareholder in SWIFTtrip, you will not ask yourself, you will carry code from your phone and send to them. Instantly, your social platforms, they block you. If maybe it was your account or a bank account they were trying to hack and you send them that code, it's going for. So what do you think will be happening or will happen by the time people will say, do you see how SWIFTtrip was vetted? It came from nothing. We saw it right from the point where it was nothing, and today it's a global name. Come, let's do us. Even now, people are saying, come, let's do us. Are you seeing them? Are you seeing how they are moving? Come, let's do us. Oh my God. See, let me tell you something again as I'm saying this. People can copy whatever we are doing right now. The concept though, of the services we still want to render, building all of this in one platform, they can copy it. They can copy the PYC, paying customers, they can copy it. But what they can't copy is one man to one account. I always say, if I see them who copied that, I will doff my cap for them and say, no, not too much. Go and check it out. Already as I speak now, there are platforms that are already trying to do what SWIFTtrip is doing. But the one they can't copy, they will tell you, buy as many units as you can. Nobody can. That one, it's a divine command. And we are obeying it regardless. No matter the amount you bring to us now, you can't monopolize SWIFTtrip. You can't. So stop looking for that trillionaire, stop looking for the billionaire. A time will soon come. That trillionaire, all he can invest in SWIFTtrip is $100. $100. That man you say you want to connect the CEOs with. When the CEO maybe follow you because you know I won't follow. And you say, he has all it takes to make sure. When we finish explaining, what would the man do? $100. Have you ever heard such? No. When people see the one that has come to make a difference, they'll be asking, they'll be cracking all the sense. But when they see the one that is Ozugbo, now, my God, they don't care. They follow without asking questions. They run with it. And when their money makes fume, they begin to ask, what just happened? What just happened? If you ask questions like, this thing I'm getting involved in, just ask this question in anything you want to join. Simple question, but ask it. This thing I want to do right now, can I hand it over to my children? That's the root of long-term insights to any business you want to get involved with. If your answer is a no, hello, don't let greed carry you in. If your answer is a yes to that one question, follow. This thing they are telling me about, can I hand it over to my children when I die? Stop asking 10 years, hey, 20 years, 40 years, can it? Or just ask this simple question. When I die, can I hand this over to my children? If it's a yes, follow. When we see Ponzi schemes, we can't ask such questions. Why? We want it sharp. May God help our people and give us wisdom to lead a world change. Swift Homes, powered by Swiftify, the hospitality business that is coming to clear away any form of our customers or travelers being stranded. You can't be stranded. They can't be stranded. So here you can imagine when you see all of these core needs in the lives of people solved in one platform, that tells you that we have come to we're not just in this to, should I say, just become another traveling platform. No. We're not just coming to be another traveling platform. We're coming to set a difference. We're coming to bring convenience to the people. Imagine where you just had the need, a very challenging need as a businessman, that you are having an emergency to move to that place today, or let's say tomorrow. You didn't have the time or the weeks to book the flight, to prepare for the accommodation, to do this or do that. And then, just from one platform, you can book your flight, you can schedule your ride when you arrive to that place, and you can book your accommodation from one platform. Imagine the ease we've brought to lives of people. You might not know that this thing I just said now, it's a challenge in the lives of many, many people, in the millions, every single day. They are in need of just having this thing at their fingertip, but they have to run to this platform. They have to run to that platform. They have to go to this platform just to get it done. Don't miss this trend. SWIFTtrip is a game changer. A game changer. Be part of it. So, has SWIFTtrip gone live? No. We are currently in our vision stage, development stage. And we're calling out on who? Visionaries. Persons who can see with the eyes of the mind. Not customers. We know people we are looking for now. That's why we know that not everybody will join. Some are in this meeting today for the first time. They have customers mentality. There are some in this meeting today, they have founders mentality. We are saying, come and co-found a business. Be a co-founder. Do you get that? Be a co-founder. That should tell you that it is not in existence. If it is in existence, what are you founding again? What are you founding? And then you will tell a person, come and be a co-founder. The person tell you, yeah, have the car launched? Where is the car? Where is the airport? Those are customers' mentality, customers' mindset. And that is not what you need for your life. To make impact, you should be able to see what is not there. And you should be able to be ready to go through that path of uncertainty. Courageously, you move into it and you get it done. Be courageous. Be audacious. Be powerful. Refuse to be weak. Refuse to easily give in. Know what you want and get it as you want it. We built one airport in Nigeria and you think we'll be relaxed. We say it's a global agenda. So there is no rest until we've gone global. In every nation that we know it's good for business, there should be an airport. Every landable country, we should be able to land in our own airport. A matter of time. The e-taxi, that one it's a my case to go viral. The e-commerce, it's just at the internet. It's easy to go viral. You're talking of putting something like an airport here. That's when you're talking of projects. Saying you will do this globally, and somebody should even say, okay, I doubt it. Not you telling us that we cannot be everywhere with an e-commerce or e-taxi stuff. That's why I tell you, by the time we're done with those ones, time to say you've trusted him. It's not a time you should now be saying that he said it and he did it. When you see the airport and you begin to see it everywhere in the world, you should now say he said it and he did it. Don't miss SWIFTtrip. It's on the paper today. Imagine yourself sharing this story at a time. SWIFTtrip has become the go-to platform where everybody would want to talk about, book a ride, and they say, book SWIFTtrip now. How would you feel that you started this thing? How do you think a person will see you, knowing that the sense of your foresight yielded great results? How do you think they will perceive your presence? Subscription levels. And I will say this because I will now tell you how or when SWIFTtrip is going to launch. The subscribers level, the deluxe, is a level in SWIFTtrip that we consider as the max right now, 128 million. You find that trillionaire. The trillionaire can only invest 120 billion. Talking in naira. If it's in dollars, $128,000. Nothing more. So you hear the person saying, I am a trillionaire and I will offer you 50 trillion so that you can take care of this thing. Say, how much do you inside? I need some just few amounts in billions. The person said, no, I'm going to give you 50 trillion. Keep it. You can't monopolize this thing. It's decentralized from the grassroots. Do you understand that? It's decentralized from the grassroots. The same way nobody monopolized the transportation space. By the time we're done, household name, we are everywhere. We can still finish the whole services that is needed to be completed in a day worldwide. Everybody will still have their own space. So in this trend, no competition. Just come and become the giants of your space. Be the giant of your space. When you enter into competition, can you supersede your competitors? No, you always be behind them because you're the one in competition. And your brain cannot think. I'm telling you the fact. Your brain will be closed, shut down to always stay behind the people you are competing with, because you always be looking, what are they doing? Okay, let me do this. You will not have the time to think of what they have not done. They are busy thinking of what no one has done. You are busy thinking, what have they done? Some people will go to some platforms, they will say, hey, it's like people are already doing the PYC. Honorable Richard, people are doing the PYC. People are doing the PYC. Are you sure? Come on, relax. We want them to do it. Why am I talking it if I don't want them to do it? Am I here to hide ideas? You are. If anybody says I will implement what they call PYC, go and check if they started in 2021. So it's just like you fetched from an ocean. You just fetched a cup of water from an ocean. The ocean is there, it's coming. It has the reservoir. When it starts, you will know that ocean has taken over. That cup of water you fetch, you go finish. True of us. You always go. You always come back to the source, which is the ocean. If you want to remain what? Valuable. So what do we say? Be the ocean. Be the ocean. Gone are the days when somebody will say, I have an idea, you are hiding it. Hiding it, hiding it. I will not share with you so that, and they will not. Do you think that idea is the success of that business? Idea is just about 5% of the success to the innovation. What is the action? Action carries about 95% of the success. It's not enough to say you have idea and you're hiding it. Hide it. The idea might die there. Many ideas have died because nobody heard about it. Where the person was so conscious of hiding ideas, he hide them. Him and the idea died. Nobody knew that kind of idea even existed. Share it. Give it to the people. What will come and when we say, if you don't implement the PYC, pay your customers, where everybody, including the one who booked the hotel, the one who booked ride, everybody are earning in profit. You're sharing the distributing profit. If you don't practice that, you fizzle out. So why do you think we're talking about it? Why do you think we're telling them you will fizzle out? We want them to implement it. We say, find a way to put your people into it and start doing it. Whether you do it before we enter market or you do it after we enter, do it. If you don't do it, fizzle out. The people own the power of businesses. Oh, this PYC intoxicates me too much. Severally, I've skipped slides just going to talk about PYC. I'm back again. Subscribers levels. 8 levels. And all of these, we call them shareholders, the general word for holding a profit share in a company that you can be sharing from. As a company does business, performs its business, you earn from it, right? So you own that share, you hold it. It's your own share of profit. So shareholder is a general word. But in SWIFTtrip, we want to categorize our subscribers. We say stakeholders and node holders. So level 1 to level 7 are the node holder, are the stakeholders that are coming in the millions, and then the node holders are coming in with the hundreds of thousands at this point. Congratulations, it has not gotten into the hundreds of thousands. It's in a promo offering to you today at 77,000 naira for Nigerians, $77 for the foreigners. Congratulations. If you found it at this time. What's today's date? For the purpose of the record, today is 15th January 2025. So in case you hear this in the future, just know that it's a past event. It changes every 3 days. Now, when will SWIFTtrip go live? We are selling the shares of SWIFTtrip, and it's going to go live at the 3% successful sales of the shares of SWIFTtrip. 5% is given to shareholders, but we are going to launch at 3% sold, and the other part will be those parts SWIFTtrip says the node shares will be sold for 200 million naira. So today, from that 2% which is above, the deluxe are cutting out little from it. And within few weeks now, just within few weeks, the deluxe to the base lot will be gone. Gone for life. No one, I mean for life. It will never come back to say we're offering it. No. All that will be in the market will be the nodes. And so the node holders will possess 3% of the business. And that means SWIFTtrip needs 2.4 million nodes units to be sold out. To how many people? 2.4 million persons. 1 person to 1 unit. In case you're in this meeting and you know you have done 2 for yourself, say the company will not find out. Of a truth, you can own 10. Now, you just, I don't know, you wasted the slots and the money. Yes, though the company will make use of the money for what it wants to do, but it's a total waste. You wasted that slot. Why do I say it? Because by the time it gets to the point where AI has to perform the verification process, you only have access to 1 account. Only 1. Are you with me? So you can log into 2 with the same details. You have 1 thumbprint. You have 1 facial recognition. Simple. Once it's addressed to 1 account, it's done for. The only way you can open another account, maybe by your own dictates, you as an individual having 2 accounts, you inherited that account. That's when the company gives you access to it. You get it? So please, you are here. Now, simply what you do, just if you have a wife and you have possessed 10 accounts and you didn't register your wife, now change 1 account to her details. You have children, change the other accounts to their details. Then you have friends, sell off the other ones to them. Because if you keep that 10 until business launch, you will only have access to 1. Don't say, Honorable Richards, didn't say it. I said it online, publicly. And we'll always be able to make reference to this day. Thank you so much. I'm a very plain person, and if you like, wake me up in the midnight, I will still say what I say. I say several things every single day, morning and night. But if you are a very keen observer, you discover that everything I say are the same thing. But I just say it in different manner, maybe different energy level and all of it. But the same thing I'm saying. Why? If I am a person who lies, you will know that you will always be hearing, when I don't talk, but they say the person where let me just say it like that. It's a pidgin English parable. They say person wear shit, no they remember the smell of the shit. But person wear pattern go always remember. So they use it to speak to liars. The person wear lie, no they remember a lie. But the person wear hear am, na him go remember am. When I say something else, you in the meeting will say, but if I talk am like this, me I don't forget wetin I talk. So that's why it's good to be true to your words. You will never need to think. You will never need to say hope. Now wetin I talk yesterday, hope. No, you just say it as it is, and you are always correct because you are always true to your words. What makes SWIFTtrip stands out? The PYC I've been running into from the beginning of the slide. So, introducing the PYC, pay your customers, first of its kind. Customers are going to earn, sharing profits as the owners of the business. But their own comes with a clause anyway. They have to work. Then, when you are resting, when you're relaxing, they are working. Do you get it? So let me come again. The customers would earn like the owners of the business by this PYC policy. But now it's the time for you and I, as owners of the business, to work. How are we working? We are sharing information. And our own work is even more difficult because when the person say, I like the idea, you now say, okay, how do I come in? You say, you mention money. The person might now say, I don't have that kind of money. A person who have not seen the vision will tell you, I don't have that money. I want to pay children's school fees. We are hungry. It's food we are looking for right now. Why? Because they have not seen it. If you put an airport, take that person by hand now to an airport and say, this airport you see, you can own it for $1,000. That person will run around everywhere to ensure it becomes an owner of it. But now you say $100, be an owner of it. The person will tell you, I don't have money. Why? He has not seen it. He has not seen it. So when you equate, I'm not even talking about the 5 cost of this, I'm just talking of airport. When you equate the airport with $100, you will know for sure that, man, I got this thing for free. I got it for free. 40 years ago, Coca-Cola sold their share for, is it 40 years or even more than that? For how much? $10. Compare $10 with $100. What $10 could do that time, $100 can't smell it. True of us? True. $100 can't smell it. How expensive it was then for you to have $10, it's not compared to $100 today. And somebody would say it's too much. You are getting it early, have it while you can. So, the owners, you can see this slide. The owners of the business get their share, and the customers, they get their share, but their share must always be when they patronize or when they tell someone. So you today, you will tell someone, the person has to pay money. They later on will have to tell someone, and when the person loves the PYC concept of how they are paid, and they say how much, they tell them it's free. Let them know they have. So look at this man here who is the profit generator, the passenger, who booked the ride. That 100% of the money which he paid, either by cash, bank transfer, or by Swift coin, it's a decentralized system, so we'll make use of Swift coin. That man, or rather the company, gets hold of that 100%, then 5% goes to the owners of the business. How much is left? 95%. The man who made the ride possible, the driver, who left maybe his sleep in the midnight and went to service that ride, he gets 80%. Who is making use of his time and facing the road hazard while you are sleeping in the midnight having good dreams? He's in another continent working for you or wherever. And You make your percentage. He makes 80%, and he would also, from that 80%, perform what we call road car maintenance and all of those stuff that is needed. And then the man who how do we do this? The man who recommended the person who booked the ride ends from it as well. The person who recommended that person, who recommended the one who booked the ride in the second generation, ends from it to the third to the fourth. Those are what we call customers, passengers, referrals. They earn in total 1.5%. And the driver's side, SWIFTtrip says that is not enough. We still go to the driver's side and say, who recommended this driver? Take 1%. Who recommended that person that recommended the driver? Take another percent. To the fourth, 0.1, 0.1. That's 3% to the customer's referral. We call here customer, the driver and the passenger, all are customers. And then, look at the man that booked the ride. 2% goes back to him. Now, the question I will ask you is this. How many of us, I want to see myself on the screen now. Media. How many of us have ever booked a ride? You booked a hotel. You booked a flight. You sent something for a way bill. And you got money paid back to you. Has it ever happened? Check it out. If you have ever received money from a company, say the company paid you, they paid you that you brought somebody as a shareholder to the business. The same way SWIFTtrip pays the shareholders now. They paid you that you sold a product for the company. They paid you. Why? Like a marketer, they infused whatever your profits into what you sold. Do you get it? So they know they need you in this part so much, and they can't do without you, so you have to pay so you can always be there. But SWIFTtrip, okay, let me now still go on. When they find the one that you need so much, you arrive at that airport, you jump to the place you want to go. You must take that flight to get to that destination. Do they pay you? No, because now they know you need them so much. You want to go to that destination through the road. You are here and you're there. Can you jump now? No, they know you need that ride to. So the service is so needed. You just entered into a state. The next thing you're looking for a hotel and you come there. They know you need that room so much. They can't pay you. But SWIFTtrip is coming to change the narrative. Changing the narrative. First of its kind. First of its kind worldwide. My God. You are rendered a service and you are paid on top. A quality service for that matter. You are paid every time. Don't miss this trend. Now you understand why I say, if you don't practice the PYC, handing over that power of the customers back to them so it benefits them, financially, not benefiting them that you render the quality service, that company will fizzle out. And I always say this also, take note of it. You cannot buy people's comfort with money. If you want to implement the PYC, take note of this I have said. You cannot buy the people's comfort with money. In the past, you rendered poor service, you paid severely for the loss of customers. Now, you render poor service, you pay severely. So the people who are enjoying the repeated patronage are those who render quality service. But where SWIFTtrip is coming to take the world into is that you are rendering quality service and you don't pay the customers. You will fizzle out. Because there will be many who will render quality service, even maybe better than yours, and it's paying them. So in this same realm, we will then have companies who will pay their customers and rendering poor services. They will lose their customers, even to the ones who do not pay their customers. Do you get it? Simple. So when they lost their customers to those who aren't paying their customers, And then they retrace to find their way back to the ones that pays them and give them the comfort they deserve. That will be the end of the ones that do not pay. So we went ahead. The world is a fast changing world, right? We just went ahead. And so, though it might be insane, everything I've said now, it's very insane to the normal mind. If you just think about it in an easy concept, you go to a hotel, after checking out, you tell the receptionist, pay me. Pay me. In fact, the next thing they were thinking of maybe a security to call to take that person out because it's considered insane. But the time is coming that you are rendered a service to and you are not paid. It becomes insane that company could think of it that they didn't put their customers on payroll. If anybody have understood these things I just took my time to analyze, congratulations. See you in the future. See you in a glorious future. And here we say, if you can't see it, if you can't see what we're saying, we cannot help you. We just can't help you. We say it as it is. In this meeting, we draw pictures in your mind. We show you. It's now your decision. Be part of it. So if you can't see it, there's nothing we can do. In the aviation, this trend exists. In the, yes, media, you can show this to the house. Yeah, thank you. In the e-commerce, this trend exists. In the logistics, this trend exists. In the hotels, the hospitality, this trend exists, which is the PYC. I always tell us, all of these 5 core services you see, there are many. You would never know. You would never read it on our white paper, but it will surprise you that at the launch of SWIFTtrip, you will see many things you were never told, and you are earning from it. Think of what I say, you are earning from it. If I am a kind of, one of us was telling us in the office yesterday that, he said, I am beginning to fear your kind of person. He said, you are not behaving like a normal human being, as every other people will behave. You don't behave like them. I said, now so I see myself. How will a CEO, after all this struggle, now implement some things and he will not sideline it to see only the company? But I tell you, when you see those things, mark it, go write it down. You will earn out of what you never had the privilege to ask me a question, a damn question you never asked, but you are infused to it to make money from it. When that happens, I do tell us, you will not know the kind of person that is talking to you, not until you get all of these in your hands. Let's keep moving forward. Who is the brain behind SWIFTtrip? By the special grace of God, Honorable Richardson Nadi, founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. And I appreciate you all so much for believing in me. How you profit as a subscriber in SWIFTtrip. This is a very powerful one that I always say every one of us is selfish. Every one of us is greedy. I inclusive. That's why I can look into the future and say there are trillions to be tapped in the future, and I go for it. And the money is so excess that I now tell you that you will become a trillionaire in dollars by following me to go get it. So a person hears it and say, stop saying that. No, I can't stop saying it because what I've seen. If you say it again, I will not join this thing you are talking about. I say, leave it, don't join. Leave it. You can't bend the person who have seen clear of what is there. It's the one that is not sure. You can toss around to say, don't say it again. And the person say, oh, okay, sorry, what should I say? Say, talk it like this. You say, okay, that one will make you happy. All right, I will say it like that. I'm very sorry. Not in SWIFTtrip. Not in SWIFTtrip. So, when I say all of us that we are selfish, very correct. Go and look at it very well. It is what, that selfishness, that greed, is what creates change. It's what drives technology. It's what drives innovation. But many use it for small things. They use it to pursue pursue things in the now, and it only ends them. That thing that should have made you massive, it now crushes you. So you're using your greed to pursue small things. Sharp, now, what I will eat now. You would not be able to use it to pursue something that lasts, bigger things of the future, and see how patience mixed with that character of greed takes you to the top. Think that God, who gave the character of even fear, good thing. It is fear that will make you hear this and say, I will not miss it. I must be part of it. You will not rest, not until you become part of SWIFTtrip. If you have heard us talk about the future, you can't rest. That fear of you not missing out of something big, it's a good quality. If it wasn't there, a person would hear through this meeting and go and relax with his life. Thanks to the grace of fear and greed that has come to change our lives. So when you see a greedy person who is misusing his greed, teach him the right way. So what is in it for you is what will satisfy that thing I call selfishness. What is in it for you? When you know the what is in it, if I end this meeting with all of the grammar I have spoken, without helping you to know this part, you would go back and say, I don't understand what they said today. It's not as if you don't understand that SWIFTtrip is built on the blockchain with the 5 core services, with the PYC. But why you say you don't understand anything is because you have not understood how it benefits you directly. Simple. Am I communicating? Yeah. So on this analysis, we want to show you how you will be earning in the future. So when you understand what's in it for you, you will be bold enough to go tell somebody else and explain what is in it for them. Because the people you are explaining to also will not see the need of being part of it if they have not understood what is in it for them. Deluxe. Are you a Deluxe holder? You own 0.05% of the business. The case study of the note slot, you would get 0.50125% ownership. And so we're using these two trends for a calculation here. Per trip analysis, we say, this is now, I want you to project into the future, have this imagination that SWIFTtrip has launched, okay? And we are now performing our businesses globally. So on this, we are not talking now of, what's the name? Dollars. That to say our business is operating in the United States. If you are a Deluxe owner and a trip was conducted for $4, how much are you going to earn? Simple. Just a $4 multiplied by 0.5025%. What will you get? 0.002 cents. For a man who invested $128,000, you're showing him 0.002 cents. People like Obasanjo, when they see this kind of opportunity that pays them cents, they grab the highest units with all of their heart. But just that, I don't think it has gotten to his home now. Yeah, we've entered into many homes, but I don't think SWIFTtrip has entered Obasanjo's house. Keep pushing until it gets there. Let it get there. Soonest, if it doesn't get there early, it will get there when it's only $100 he can invest. And if he doesn't buy it at $100, he says, I'm too big for it. Not knowing the value, he will buy it for 200 million naira, $200,000 for that same thing he rejected at $100. Go pen it down. 2,000 naira trip done in Nigeria. Multiply that by 0.05%. How much will you earn from a trip of 2,000 naira? That's the question. 1 naira as a Deluxe owner. We would see how system can make something massive. Now, 1 naira is, somebody would have asked, what kind of analysis is this? So I've been hearing all this English since just to hear 1 naira. I don't understand. Calm down. You will soon see the power of system that we're building. Come, let's build system. You want to be great. You want to be wealthy. You want to relax and live the life of your dreams. Build systems. You want to continue doing jobs that you don't like. Avoid systems. There are many of us now listening to me from the office they are, wherever in the world. That job, you don't like it. But why do you go? So that ends can meet. Sir, join us to build the system. You will never need to work in a place you don't like. Anything you want to work, you will be working because you just enjoy, you derive joy doing what you're doing. The note holder, $4 as a note holder, how much are you going to earn from that $4 trip? Say 4 multiplied by your volume of shares, 0.4025%. That gives you 0.705 cents. And if we look at 2,000 naira multiplied by the note share, you get 0.4025 kobo. So let's see how cents, kobo, can become millions, billions, and trillions of dollars. When we tell you SWIFTtrip makes you a trillionaire in dollars, follow. It will come little by little, little by little. And before you know what's happening, it's a done deal. Many people are shouting on our platform, launch, launch, launch. And go and do Pomsy that has launched now. You don't tell you what we are following here. When you hear it, follow as it is, or don't follow at all. Do you get it? Follow as it is, or don't follow at all. Maintain responsibility at all times. And then, where we could be in 5 years from now. I skipped per day analysis, I skipped per month analysis, and let's talk about 5 years from now. Media. Media, you are too much. All right. So 5 years profits evaluation. I want you to know that SWIFTtrip has performed thousands of trillions of trips in 5 years from now. A time is coming, we're talking of millions of trillions, billions of trillions, trillions of trillions of trillions as years go by. But on this analysis, we're just doing tens of trillions. A worst case scenario, meager figure. Something would have performed in 3 years after launch. And we're using the e-taxi here. Remember, we did per trip analysis. We got 1 naira for the dealers. 1 naira times 50 trillion trips. Sir, what's that? That's 50 trillion naira. 0.202 cents multiplied by 50 trillion. That gives you $100 billion. When the man who was considered to be a deluxe in this meeting saw the 1 naira, already in his mind is thinking, how is it possible if I am earning 1 naira, when can I earn back 128 million as my capital before I start making profits in this company? Suddenly, he sees 50 trillion and says, wow, no, this one is too good to be true. The same thing that looked irrelevant, all of a sudden, by the power of system, is looking too good to be true. It's just the beginning. We had to reduce the figure so that we will not blow somebody's mind. If we are using maybe 20,000 naira, what do you think it would have been there? This is just 2,000 naira. You miss it, you won't forget the name. 0.50705 cents by 50 trillion trips. That's $2.5 million you would have earned in the space of 5 years. I'm not saying that it's until 5 years you will earn. Take note, please. And I'm not saying that we must perform 50 trillion trips before you withdraw your money. No, you are withdrawing per second. As you earn it per second, you are not earning at the end of the day. You are earning as the trip ends. You earn. So you want to withdraw at that time, you withdraw. You want to wait for it to grow to something reasonable, you wait. Thanks for that understanding. So if anyone has that question has been erased. 0.4025 kobo multiplied by, that's 1.25 billion. And subscribers' asset evaluation would have grown in 5 years in this manner. You see the man who invested $128,000, $100 billion. The one who has who invested $100 has grown to $1.25 million. So when you see this analysis, then you understand why I say you get it for free now that you join the $100. And you will now see the reason why no one can gainsay to say I am arguing with $200,000 to get a future whereby in the nearest future you are earning $2.5 million. How much they come in with? $200,000. Minus it from it and see if anything was deducted. If you minus that, that's the $2.3 million. I don't know the landed property that can give you that. Don't joke with technology. Follow this trend and let's make something great happen. We say SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. Do you know why I added this here? It was because of people who followed through our presentation. And they said, they went back to the people who told them about SWIFTtrip and said, because of what the CEO said, media, let me see myself. Because of what the CEO said, I will not be part of what the CEO said. They heard that CEO said, SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. They said they can't be part of it. When I heard that, the person who they told came back to me in WhatsApp and said, please, sir, please, I didn't want to say this in the public meeting, so I'm saying it privately. Please don't mention it again. I said, oh, I should not mention it again. We went to the slide, and it was updated. So that who wants to get pissed off, you will know if I miss to say it, as you read through the slide, you will see it. SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. You catch it, you will live in it. You doubt it, you watch us live that life. Congratulations to the able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. We bounce right to the top. What we'll be doing as subscribers waiting for the launch of SWIFTtrip, we say inculcate the passion, the purpose, and the persistence needed to help people out of poverty. My definition of poverty is not as people define it though. People define poverty as person when you get shishi. I define poverty as if you need to make that millions, that billions, that trillions by your presence. You have to be there before it happens. It's poverty. I don't know any other person's definition. To me, it's poverty. My definition of wealth is that you are earning cents or kobo, but you are sleeping and you are earning it. Come on. You are a wealthy personality. It's just a matter of time. That means the ones who's earning trillions with their presence, a time will come, old age, they can no longer do it. And their children cannot do it. Why? Because the children might not understand the craft. Then you talk about the one who's earning cents. In millions of places per second. He sleeps, he wakes up in profit. My God. That's a true wealthy personality. Give it time to supersede any trillions that a person will lobby to get for. So as you are helping people out of poverty, because many will be so wealthy inside that poverty, and they will not see that it's poverty, according to my definition. So if you have seen it, even if you now who doesn't have shishi in your pocket, but you have connected to it, you are a wealthy personality. And I'm not saying it just because I'm a serious. By the time everything is said and done, you will know why I said it. You've not started earning it, but you've connected, you are a wealthy personality. So go and help that person who might still be in that ignorance. Just help them and say, come, let's build a system. The person says, get out. You come again. Tell the person, because the person just heard it, he has not been educated. Keep helping the person to be educated about it. The day the person's eyes will open to it, congratulations. The person will come back to you and say, thank you, you never gave up on me. So purposefully, the person rejected it today. Be purposeful about it. Deliberate. Go and tell the person again. You have no need again tomorrow. Repeat it again tomorrow. Repeat it again. Repeat it again. Repeat it again to another person, to another person. That's when persistence. And when you repeat, like people will now say, this person is passionate though. So passion does not come without repetition. So you don't know how to be passionate about a thing. Repeat it. It will come through what? You are not the one to say you are passionate. It is people that will tell you you are passionate. So just be focused on your repetition about that one thing. And the passion will speak for itself. Now, we say live. Okay, as you help in SWIFTtrip, you are helping the people. In any way you want to choose this character, you want to fix this character, you say, I will help SWIFTtrip to launch. based on, you already understand that we need people, right? You can only have one unit. So if you focus on helping SWIFTtrip to get there, you are helping people. You can't help SWIFTtrip without helping people. If you are focused on helping people, you are helping SWIFTtrip all the way. So it's vice versa. Now, leave the same result and the same fulfillment. More money is that result. In the now, I'm talking in the now, while we are waiting for the business to launch. And then the fulfillment is that you become a better version of yourself. A better you, in all standard. You feel alive. You feel that you can do it. Somebody insulted you today. You still went out again with the same passion, with the same vibe, with the same purpose. And at the evening, you will say, I did it. And then that baby success, baby steps of success, by the time it's collectively added, do you know what happens to you? You saw something that many rejected because, yes, it was worth rejecting. Why do I say it? To the normal man, if it is not seen, then it's not there. And so we pass through that kind of hurdle, and we're able to find those who understood that though it might not be there, but if it has been seen in the mind, then it is there. We find those kind of persons, and we get this thing done. You saw how something from the formless became something that people began to crave for worldwide. Something has transformed inside of you, and that is something that money cannot buy. Congratulations for being part of SWIFTtrip at this time. And then we say, more money, how do you earn it? When you share this information to someone, the company says thank you. You are not left alone. If we must share through radio, we will pay. If we would share through Facebook, we will pay. If we will share through television channels, we will pay. So if we will share this information through our shareholders who have become part of the system, we should pay. We shouldn't muscle the mouth of the ox that is threshing the floor, says the Bible. Why can we spend that money on radio, but we can't spend it on our shareholders? So we say, rather than we going to the radio, our shareholders take the money. The other day we spent just 10 minutes in Wazobia, 106,000 gone. How many people heard of it? Only about 23 something called. 23 persons called. That money gone for life. But if we have given 15,000 naira out of that to one shareholder, that person will continue knocking on every door, every door. You didn't hear it today, we come again in the evening and knock. If we're going to share to that person on WhatsApp, that is what radio cannot do for us. So you are here as a shareholder. See how you earn now. Talk about SWIFTtrip, and a stakeholder hears it. That person earns how much? You earn rather 10% from whatever the person paid, from the deluxe or to the base. You referred a note holder who has seen the light in SWIFTtrip, and the person say, I will be part of it. You earn instantly $15 from how much? The $77 which the person paid today. Approximately 77,000 naira, approximately 15,000 naira. In the second generation, please, my people, you should always encourage the people you bring in. Don't just throw them away. Don't leave them like that. Tell them, this is the importance. You are joining us in this meeting today. That is the importance. Share the information. Bring people to this meeting. Use this meeting as a platform. When people hear this, they'll be thinking it's Pomsy. No, we tell you how it's happening. You like SWIFTtrip, you like what you've heard about the future, you will pay for the advert. You will pay so that we can tell somebody else tomorrow. You don't want to pay for the advert, forget it. You hear us on radio, you will pay for that radio session. How did you pay? That subscription fee you are paying, there is advert fee and there is project fee inside of it. Am I communicating? You paid for it. So when you come, you know that you have paid for advert. Hello, go out there and tell someone about this. Tell someone. That person will hear SWIFTtrip and like it, and the company will say, thank you. Without you, would have never reached that person. Take this, which the person paid. We're not struggling about it. Not struggle. If you have understood what we are doing here, you will know that there is nothing like, say, SWIFTtrip run. Run, go where? Many people say when they see that app is updating, they are afraid. Even if we update our app for 2 months, we'll run into nowhere. Everybody understands the call. If once we say subscribe to SWIFTtrip, let me teach you how companies run away with money. People who have not understood. Subscribe, and then go and check your app tomorrow. We have started paying you. Next tomorrow, refresh that app. Even if we say we'll be paying you one kobo, a time will come, we will not be able to meet that money. And by then, we have to run away. Are you with me? But right now, you sell a unit. That is where you earn from. Oh. You join us today and you refuse to partake in the campaign. You earn no shishi. You earn nothing until business commences. Nobody is earning from their share now. Until a passenger books a ride, take that person to his destination. That's when you earn. That's when you earn. Nobody booked a ride. Nobody earns. Billions of rides were performed in 1 billion in a minute. You have earned a billion plays in a minute. That's what we're talking about. So you didn't campaign nothing. All of this money I'm talking about, it is only for the campaigners. So please set up your own media in your homes. Sit in a beautiful background. Talk about SWIFTtrip. Share some ideas to people. Put it on your status. Put it on Facebook. Keep talking. Influence the air for SWIFTtrip. Set up a media business here. Do you know why? Plus all of this together, that's $19. That's $19. Only one of the stake can just change your life, in fact. A person coming with 128 million, that's 12.8 million. 10%. The company will not come to you to say, you know, we're in a vision stage, oh, please, we'll give you 6%, we'll take 4%, we'll give 5%, take 5%. You will still be happy, right? But never will the company do it. Never. So if you check this, $19, let's use Naira, 19,000 Naira, multiplied by the 2.4 million shares. It will increase, oh, this will increase. I'm telling you, once it hits $100, I, the CEO, will add from our shareholders the advert bonus, which they will pay out. Because if that will be more time we push on the radio for people to hear, push on social media, should be more time we also push through our shareholders. Are you with me? Excellent. If you've understood it, congratulations. 19,000 Naira put together, sir, multiplied by 2.4 million units. That is 45.6 billion. 45 billion, 600 million Naira. You can become a billionaire in this vision stage. If you say I want 2 billion, if you say I want 10 billion, you will just do exploits more. You will push more. People will be sleeping, you will be talking. Than every other person. Depends on, if you say this is what I want, that's what you will get. So nobody will say, I have joined SWIFTtrip, that part is for children. I beg, let them start. Nobody. That 45.6 billion. It is massive. Share out of it. What do you want of it? Take it. You are entitled to it. Your registration to SWIFTtrip opened you up to that pool and massive door of effectual wealth in the vision stage. Congratulations to the shareholders. And now we say the extra media cash award. You become a SWIFTtrip runner where you have sold 50 slots for the company to shareholders, to 50 shareholders, right? And you earn $50. The Icon Award means you have sold 500 slots, meaning you have earned that $15,000 or 15,000 Naira, which is $15 in 500 places. The company still comes out to you and say thank you with $1,000. The Star Award, Face of SWIFTtrip. By the time we get one of these, then you understand why we call that person or those sets of people the face of SWIFTtrip. You've sold 5,000 slots, one person to one unit. Take note. The company comes back to you to say thank you with $10,000, even after you have earned 5,000 places, 15,000 Naira. We know the $10,000 is not compared to the stress you faced, to the challenge. It was just like to say thank you for what you've done for SWIFTtrip. God bless you. It's all massive up to the top. And we have award items. It will be updated soon. So you can study what we have there for now on the slide. Do not miss the SWIFTtrip Profit Share offer. Thank you. How do you subscribe to SWIFTtrip? Very simple. Make your payment to Swiftify Technologies Limited, and you will get the Naira account, you get the USD, you get the pounds, you get the euro. For the sake of the record, the Naira is 200 460 7389. I come again, 200 460 7389. That is the Nigeria account for Swiftify. That's the Naira account rather for Swiftify Technologies. Then the sponsor who brought you into SWIFTtrip you would send the receipt which you have generated to that person, along with your name, phone number, email, and your registration will be processed. The national admins contact the headquarters, for which the sponsors would contact if you don't have a hub admin in your state. Now I'm addressing you who joined us yesterday. You are not a shareholder of SWIFTtrip and you are wondering, what will I do with this receipt that my prospect has sent to me? If you don't have a hub admin in your state, you reach out to the national admin on +234 80 and we have here the hub admins of SWIFTtrip in the house, and I'm going to be showing them to us on the Telegram call. So I'm going to end my screen share here so I can share the screen on the other device. All right, can you see my screen? All right, beautiful. Ambassador Dr. Tamke is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State. Connect with him to register your prospects. So you are a new friend here today. That's a prospect who hasn't registered and you are in Edo State. You are not to reach to Ambassador Dr. Tamke. If you do, he will ask you to go back to the person who told you about SWIFTtrip. That's the person you would send your receipt to. And if that person is in Edo State, the sponsor would then reach to the hub admin of Edo State on your behalf and get you registered. And I will show you how to get the app and the website and all of that. If you have, this is the national admin, Ambassador Favor Ayo, the national admin of SWIFTtrip at the headquarters. So you only reach out to him when you have no hub admin in your state. So pay attention for your hubs. This is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Rivers State, and he's the hub admin of SWIFTtrip, the chairman of hub admins of SWIFTtrip worldwide. And this is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Ebonyi State, and the assistant chairman of the SWIFTtrip hub admin worldwide. This is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Italy and France. So reach out to him if you are based in Italy and someone has sent you that receipt. Madam Chinoyeram is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany. Reach out to her if you're based in Germany to register your prospects. Madam Winrose, co-strategist, is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Lagos. Connect with her to register your prospects if you're based in Lagos. Ambassador Hanaf is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Osun State. Reach out to him to register your prospects. And we have Ambassador Dr. Nna, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Connect with him if you reside in Abakaliki. That's the, did I skip him before? He's the second hub admin over there. Ambassador Chukwuemeka, sorry, my screen is flipping. I think it's network. Ambassador Chukwuemeka is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Enugu. Connect with him if you're based in Enugu. Madam Akpabio Christy Ngozi is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Lagos, connect with her to register your prospects. Thank you, Able Hub admins, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We appreciate you so very much. Okay, those are the hub admins of SWIFTtrip in the house, and I thank you so much. We've come to the end of the meeting today, but I want to quickly show to you, the new friends, how you get access to our apps. Alright, so this is how to register right here, again on Telegram. Register now, deposit your no activation fee of 77,000 naira. This carries the full information, and that's why I think I like it. How much to pay today, and we also tell you when the promo of this 77 is ending. The company account is also there. The foreigners are advised to pay by USDT, and the financial admin's contact is there. The promo of the 77 will end at the 16th. Today is 15th, that's tomorrow. And on the 17th, it will be selling for 70. Okay, there's an error here. Let me see. Oh, that's an error. Sorry for that. Let's correct it together. It's going to be selling for 77,500, not 75,000. Yeah, hope we're seeing it. So correcting that together. Beautiful. All right, it's corrected. And then the instructions is given to you all the way. Then you want to get the app. For you who joined us today, go to Play Store via this link and get the app. You want to get the app as an iPhone user, click on this link, Note.SWIFTtrip campaign. That's the light version of the app on the web. You don't need to download anything. Get the app. And for the for everyone, go to Play Store, or rather go to our official website for more information by www.seedinterest.swiftripcampaign.com. Okay, so there are easy way to navigate, which is this. I'll just post this. Let me reshare it to our Telegram channel now. Look at it. So we have a full presentation on YouTube attached to this. We have the subscribe button here. We have the Note app on Play Store. We have the app on the web for the iPhone users. We have the official website of SWIFTtrip and the live stream of the 10 a.m. meeting. So you can use this. Just click on the buttons to get easy access to all of it. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your presence in the meeting and the attention given to me today. Once again, I am Honorable Richard Nadik, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. Thank you so much. I love you all. To those who followed us on Facebook and on YouTube, I love you. So it's time for question. Do you have question? Unmute your mic to speak. The new friends in the house, you can unmute your mic to speak. How you doing, everyone? Click the middle button. We've closed for today. And the record and the screen share. Thank you so much. So my camera is coming up here. All right. It's cool to have you with us. So you have a question, click the middle button. There's a button at the middle of your screen. Rex, thank you. Goodness Chi. We have Monday. Oh, Nihiri. Thank you very much, very much. Rex, please you change your profile picture. Thank you. Let's hear from Goodness Chi. Sorry, Rex, I might not be able to unmute your mic. It's just, and look at the profile pictures and unmute your mic. So sorry about that. I'm sorry. We have Monday. You can unmute your mic.
Good morning, Mr. Now I'm the CEO, our able CEO.
Great to connect with you,
Quite-
sir.
Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
We give glory to God. We are doing good.
Yeah, for the benefit of everyone, where are you connecting from today?
From Lagos.
Awesome. Awesome. You have a question, sir, right?
Yes, that I am directing this question to our able national admin.
Okay.
I registered somebody last week. Unfortunately, when I was typing in the email, I did not put G. So when I now send the login detail to the person, he couldn't log in. When I now send the email I used to him, he now said there is a mistake. I didn't even know. And I found that I omitted typographic error. I omitted the G.
Okay.
I don't know how he can assist us to rectify that issue.
Have you reached to the national admin for that?
No, I wanted to do it. I wanted to reach it this morning.
Have you reached to the national admin for that?
No.
Okay, do you have the national admin's contact?
Yeah, very well.
Please just report to him. That will be handled, okay?
Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, Goodness Chi. How are you, Goodness Chi?
Good morning.
Good morning, madam. Happy to have you. Where are you connecting from today?
From Anambra.
From Anambra. Great to connect with you. So you have a question?
I want to ask a question.
Okay, please ask.
I want to register somebody like my younger sister under 18.
Okay.
So I haven't seen time to go to the bank yet. And you know the money, it is keep up in 500.
Media?
So I don't know. Can I use...
I could see my screen.
Can I use my own account I use in registry, the bank details? Later it can be switched. Is it possible? Or I have to? Can you hear me, sir?
The bank details. What I am looking at, that you need the company's bank details. Is that what you're asking? Come again. You need the company's bank details. I think I just showed it. Do I understand the question? Okay.
Hello, sir,
can you hear me? It's network.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm saying that can I use my own bank details? I use the registry. Then I will register like later, like maybe later it can be switched. I don't know. I'm just asking to go to the bank yet.
Okay. Now you want to register someone, and
Is
you
it
want to use
possible?
the person's. You want to use your account details to register the person until you've opened an account for that person.
Yes, my younger sister, yes.
Okay. Open the account.
Yes.
When you've noticed that when you open an account in SWIFTtrip, you don't need the bank details. You can open the account without the bank details. Okay, so open it and leave it like that without imputing your bank details. So don't put your bank details there. It's going to be the bank details of the person who owns the account. It won't affect. Just open it and you can put the bank details when you have opened her own.
Okay, when I've opened her own bank details, I can later put it.
Update it, yes. But don't put yours.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, madam. We appreciate your presence here with us today. Okay, so that's Goodness Chi. We appreciate you all the way. Stay from Anambra. Yeah, awesome. And let's see, do we have any hands raised? Okay, let's see if we have new friends in the house, if I can recognize the new friends. See, scrolling through. Azuka Blessing. This is your first time, Azuka Blessing? Not so sure. 93 39 71 7. Can you try to speak again today? Khadija, you're welcome. Happy to have you. Olusop Olasupo Egunjobi. You're welcome. The rest of us are able shareholders in the house. Thank you so much. In case I omitted you as a new friend, you can just raise your hands to ask questions. You are an able shareholder, you can also raise your hands to ask questions, okay? Or a contribution. Okay, 39717. We've always joined our meetings. When you raise hands, I'll mute your mic, but you're unable to speak. Can you try today? Click the middle button and see if you can speak. All right. Thank you so much, every one of us. I appreciate us so very, very much. And the mantle falls on Favor Best to give us an advice. An advice. For those joining us for the first time, to the able shareholders, we want to hear from you. How are you doing, Favor Best? Your mic is muted. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So, thank you for being here today, Favor Best. We really appreciate you. So please, a word of advice from you to the able shareholders of SWIFTtrip and to those joining us for the first time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's an opportunity to speak. I want to say a big congratulations to all those who are able shareholders in the house today. We're doing great, and we're definitely doing exploits for ourselves. And for all those who are joining us today, I'm also saying congratulations because you are welcome to a place of wealth, a place where you will never regret being a part of this. And the best advice I can give you now is not waste time and do not miss SWIFTtrip. This is an opportunity that you will be proud telling your kids, telling your family, telling your friends how it went through becoming a part of an idea and growing it into a massive, wealthy, problem-solving something for the country. So I would just say, do not miss SWIFTtrip. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak, sir.
Amazing. Thank you, Favor Best, for that awesome contribution and advice to us. Do have a great night, or have a great day, everyone. We're going to be here at night again by 8 p.m., and it's going to be massive. I am Honorable Richard Tinadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. Thank you, Lord, for this great time. Be thou praised forevermore. As we leave, we're not leaving your presence. Go with us and make the night section an awesome one. Whomever we talk to about SWIFTtrip today, they shall say yes to this innovation, because SWIFTtrip shall be sweet to their ears, and they shall see the light which we have seen, and together we will pioneer a great agenda. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Do have a blessed time. We love you all.